Good morning, everyone. It's Monday morning and actually early afternoon now. And I just, some things happened in the last week and this past weekend, and my heart's pretty heavy. And I just wanted to um, throw out there some stuff that's going on in this small town. So I got a message last week regarding my son and his behaviors at school from another parent. And she informed me that my child is bullying and physically harming her child, and that her child has done no wrong in this situation, and that it is all my child's fault. So she came at me very, very strongly. I don't blame her. It's a maternal instinct to do that. I really wanted to be angry and lash back at her, but I just decided to say, whoa, hey, you want to have a conversation about our sons and their behaviors? And of course she didn't. It was all my fault, and she was going to have she had a large group of parents that were already against me and my son's behaviors, and it was a threat, which is fine. I'm not concerned about it. And then the weekend came, and my son had a basketball game, and I always tell him, be kind, be courteous all the time. And then on the basketball court, there was a little boy on the opposing team that kept tripping kids and shoving them, and it was not being called. And there was things being said on the court. And so my son was tripped, and then he shoved the opposing teammate, and of course got in trouble for it. And my husband and I both stood up and went and grabbed our son and removed him from the situation. And in doing so, we took him out front, and that parent that had sent me a message a couple days prior had walked by and snickered and chuckled, and it just really rubbed me the wrong way. So I lashed out, and I said some things that I should not have said, and I do owe that woman an apology. And then, of course, she went in and made a scene to the other parents and so on and so forth, which is fine. And then we went in, and as we were walking back out at the end of the game, there was, I don't know if he was a father or grandfather of this little boy that my son had shoved down, and he just wanted to sit there and be very degrading. And I really just don't understand why anyone would think it's okay to be degrading of anyone else's parenting or the way that their child's behaving. You have no idea what that child or parent is going through, for that matter. For example, I'm dealing with a lot of heart issues right now. My heart, I've been in the hospital several times for it. I've had a bunch of tests done in the last 3 months. I have gone to specialists in Corvallis. I go back to them again this week. I'm on a bunch of heart medication right now, and we don't really know what any of this means yet. I may be looking at surgery. I'm going to be looking at more medications, and it's just really heavy on my heart to know that parents think that it's okay to behave like this and teach our children that it's okay to behave like this. One day I'm going to be gone, and hopefully it's later than sooner, but we don't know that. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. We're not guaranteed later today or an hour from now. And so I just don't really understand why any parent would think that it was okay to teach children to behave like this, and why we're not teaching them to behave in a productive manner. And I know for a fact that a lot of these parents that want to be all buddy-buddy with her struggle with their own children. And so I don't know why anyone would think it was okay to be degrading of another parent or child, or why anyone would want to be friends or back someone that's behaving like that. And it's just really disturbing for me. This is basketball season, and I looked at my husband and I said, I can't wait until baseball, because every parent's going to have an opinion, and that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but it's just, it's really sad, this day and age that we live in, and that we all feel the need to, behave the way that we do. So if I've ever wronged you, I'm really sorry. It's in my heart that I need to apologize. And, so I just hope that we can all just learn to live in a productive way, in this small beach town that we all call home. Thanks.